Yo. What's up? Give me a couple of minutes to get things set up, and I shall be with you guys in a moment. So pretty much I need to send the stream link to the Discord server, and then we can start building and doing shit, you know. I'll ping God to as well, because I feel like he should know, because he's still somewhat interested in this level. I don't think he's gonna verify it. He said he might wanna, but he can't guarantee that he will, because he doesn't. Hang on, let me just check something. Okay, hi guys, what's up? Hi F-Bands, hi Jixer, hi Harvard. Welcome to the stream, how you guys doing? What's the planned difficulty? Good question. It's gonna be harder than ACFL at least. That's all I really know. It's fairly similar to ACFL in difficulty, like the entire time. It's just like twice as long, so kind of like that, you know. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Coffins. What do you mean? Okay, so I actually made a little bit deco off camera. I spent about 30 minutes just working on deco and then bug fixing a camera problem that I was having. So we actually have some stuff to show for now. So this is going to be like what the first part is going to be like. I've changed the saws at the beginning to actually just spin around each other. They're all on each other's axes. So the bottom saw is rotating around the middle saw, which is rotating around the second top saw, and then that's also rotating around the very top saw. So it's a lot of rotations, it's kind of confusing, but it looks cool, so. This is what we got so far. We're going to try to do this first part today. Hopefully move on to the second part and get something going for the background. Hey Mallow, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Can you playtest? Nah, I'm going to get playtesters later. For now, it doesn't really need much doing, so I prefer to get deco finished before I playtest. Okay. Oh, why did I press that? So pretty much I put a static trigger in this first part, just so that the camera's a bit more consistent. Also, just so that the beginning of the level doesn't have like a weird visual bug when you enter first ship. Quite annoying, I'm gonna need to fix that. Good job on the deco, by the way. Thanks, bro. Oh wait, Zerf wanted me to DM him when I'm streaming. Hold up. I forgot about that. No, I just pinged him. He should be here soon. Pretty much there was a weird camera bug around here, which was completely random. It was a pain in the ass to fix. So it's fixed now. I spent an hour trying to fix it or find a workaround. I eventually did. It was quite annoying, but it's fine now. We shouldn't need to be using many more camera triggers in the rest of the level. Is what I'm going to say from this one. Hi Vicky, hi Kirby Axel, so welcome to the stream. How you guys doing today? Yeah, actual consistent beanie streams. No way. Oh, Steph's here, but he's Titic, his evil alter ego. Dear God. You're optimizing coffins because it lags? It doesn't. It should not lag. There's an LDM as well, bro. Just use the LDM. Coffins should not lag, like, at all. You just play on a potato, for real. Coffins is only like, I'm gonna say 20k attempts. No, not attempts, objects. What the fuck am I on, bro? You're gonna sleep but you're streaming, bro. Maybe sleep. Maybe that's a good idea. You do play on a potato. Yeah, if you make it like an even more optimized version of it, then just call it the Ultra. Just make it the Ultra LDM, and then just put it on the servers public. This looks miles harder than ACFL. It's not that much harder. Generally, it's just a bit more. Well, it's just longer, you know. That wave part has so much order though. You have to admit that part. That wave part has so much aura. You nutted one. Okay, okay, bro. Okay. I'm just gonna go. What do you mean, bro? How hard did I find ACFL? When I was verifying it, I actually found it, around Aku difficulty, I'm gonna be real. ACFL was very fitted to my skill set, but it's much harder than Aku. It's about, like, if it was on the Riddle, it'd probably be about 200 spots higher, from general opinions. It's just, I'm shit at Aku. I'm just good at this kind of level. This doesn't feel difficulty-wise. Once I've balanced this, the gameplay is gonna consistently be around ACFL like difficulty, a little harder. It's just twice as long as ACFL, so there's always that to bear in mind. And plus, this is like a nerf level for the most part. Like, it's very CPS heavy and nerve control heavy, so it's kind of like... I'm gonna have to nerf this little ship here. So this bit here is fairly awkward right now. That circle? Which circle, bro? Your Wi-Fi's dying? Happens, bro. This wave is probably going to get nerfed a little bit. It's not that difficult. This transition for this wave needs fixing a little bit. There's a bit of a bug, but it's like, it's a simple fix, so I can probably do that like fairly easily with a little bit of playtesting, you know. Relevant. What? I'm gonna have to restructure this part here. I'm not the biggest fan of the way that bit's structured. Then this part's probably getting buffed a little. Bro, is F trying to rage bait us again with Titica's account? I don't know. Imagine still not dropping Jurassic Season 2. And there's the last ship, which is like kind of just fair. I might redo this ship to be like a bit more interesting, and I might also extend the gameplay a little bit, because right now it's just this and then a fade off for like the last 10%. Imagine if Vortrox beats this. Should I just put something at like 92% just for the sake of like potentially someone could maybe die there? Hi Fiamogu. What's up? Welcome to stream. What is that gap? It's not that bad. I'm just fumbling. Right. Yes, I do actually. I do have mental disorders. I can do it like one every 2 or 3 times, like a time. You know. You forgot. Like crazy, bro. Okay, so we're gonna be working on the deck over, which is like, we're gonna try get this first part done, which is like, shouldn't take too long. 2? I got 2. Crazy, bro. Guys, I'm gonna verify. Bro, is Zeph having like a fight with himself on it? But you don't know how much aura this level's gonna have. Yeah, this level is fairly heavy on the shade time being, because there are just that many shaders. It's such an intense effect that it does make it quite difficult for me to see, so you're gonna have to put up with looking like the level looking like this for the time being. I think that should just stay like that, then extra hide. This is so laggy, bro, not my fault. I ain't gonna lie, this level might kill the bitrate of the stream. That doesn't look good. I think I should just keep. Probably going to be a fairly slow building process compared to ACFL. It's just like I want to put more effort into this generally, though, so makes sense for it to be that way. Thoughts on Bad Bunny? I don't go out my way to listen to him. Like, he's fine. I don't really care. He has some good music. Why does my structuring have to be so unbelievably dog shit? There. Guacamole and $32 or a cat and a dodecahedron. I'm taking the cat with dodecahedron. I don't think there's much competition there. Honestly, I don't like guacamole. It's not very nice. I just don't like avocados generally. I'm not an avocado enjoyer. Hang on. What's this chromatic doing? What is this chromatic doing? I don't have any chromatics anyways. Why is that there? I don't stream late, it's just in my time zone. This is like a reasonable time to stream. But right now for me it's 3 in the afternoon. Well, 2:30. Get the idea. Oops. Okay. I'm not lazy, you are. Okay. But the texturing for these is so weird. I've used the most random objects for this. Like, it looks so ugly without the shaders, but it actually looks really good when you have shaders. You just gotta trust the process here. It's like just a random assortment of objects. Making a good layout is so difficult. Real. I agree. Playability wise, I don't know whether this is better than ACFL. But like aura, like this layout has just got more aura than ACFL. And like I don't think it even is like remotely close. If I do this, ta-da. I feel like I should make these drag somehow. in-game name you want to check out ACFL. Beanie GG. $79, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What if I put 79 as positive 50? Is this one? That'd be kind of trippy. That bit there probably needs nothing, because it's such a awkward kind of cloak pattern. I could probably just kind of do a bit of that. It probably fixes it. Okay, so... You should remember to not take health group 2, because that's like actually the important group. Such a banger song? Yeah, bro. You know it. Okay. This is a really weird mechanism, so be prepared to be confused. 80. 81, 82, 'kay, so pretty much 40 audio to be muted the entire time. Oh, damn. So 82 has to go around the group for this saw. So 84. So 82 goes around 84. No, hang on. Let me check. I might be dumb. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, 81. So that goes around 81. 82 around 81. Then 84 and 83, I'm gonna say, and it should just be the same. 86 around 85. Apparently not. Oh my god, this is confusing. That's 83. That's 84. So what's... This is the one that needs to be 82. Hang on a minute, what am I doing? This needs to be 83. Good luck on Deco, thanks bro. And this is 81. So the whole of 82 wants to be spinning around 81. Yes, which I've got. Try beat Coffins. Cool. Do I know anyone who's beaten ACFL besides Gotiv? There's like 30 victors. So 84 and 81. What? Okay, so 84 goes around 80. Okay. Yeah, they're doing what they're meant to. They're just currently in a weird rotation. So 83. That one doesn't need a rotation, so that can just go. But I'm gonna have to sort out these because they're going in the wrong directions. That one isn't possible though. So you are 82. What if I you need to go on a negative. Yeah. Your voice is just to be a mod, not asking. Fair enough. UNLW, what's that? Okay, that's fine by me. Then, so just have another one just kind of chilling up here and there. You can't see it, but the editor, these. I feel like that needs to have like some kind of curve to it as well. Okay. Do that. How hard is this level? No idea. Okay, that means we need to do some more of these. I'm thinking copy paste, regroup, see if this works, and I'm gonna hope and pray it does, because otherwise I'm gonna cry. Because doing these manually is the world's worst thing ever. Okay, it's worked, it's just kinda on the wrong group right now. I'm pretty sure. Are these on 2? These need to be on 2. Oh, okay, they're not on 2. I see the problem. Put that there. Hopefully it kind of goes into a place where... okay. These are just kind of time consuming to figure out. Like, it's kind of just you have to figure out where each individual saw blade is rotating on which axis. How do you make this glowy design? A bunch of shaders and a inverted sepia effect. So instead of it being yellow, I've given it a hue shift to become blue. So if I do that... yeah, that works by the looks of things. No, it doesn't. I take it back. God damn it. Troubleshooting. That should be possible. That should work, I'm hoping. Yeah, that works. The level's only going to be in this style for this first part. The rest is going to be fairly different. It's going to be a lot more modern rather than like kind of weird glowy type shit. I don't know. Don't really know how to put it. Okay, these ones don't actually move. Which is interesting. All of that needs to not move. Like that. Okay. This is going to be confusing, this next bit. Like, just doing these, because these all move towards the player, I'm pretty sure. Well, the spikes on the layer under, they move towards the player, and it's going to be kind of tricky to figure out how to get that to be in a way that it doesn't kill you. If you get what I mean? Yeah. So like that. Yep. So what group are these on? 2. Okay. This might take a minute to figure out, I can't lie. That needs to not be there. Yep. And that needs to be like that. Then some of these brighter ones. Looks like I've done it right. Sure, I'll just... Okay, that should all work. I need to make like an actual LDM for this as well. High detail. I can't check how much is on LDM because the game's just kind of annoying like that. So we'll just kind of give a guess. Hopefully it ain't too strong. That looks fine by me. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Look, guys, the text is back. The amazing text from yesterday. Wow. Let me go get a drink real quick. Hi, Yogi. Welcome to the stream. Can you entertain chat while I'm getting a drink, please? Yo, guys, I'm back with a drink. Did Yogi entertain you guys while I was gone? Did you do a good job? No? Damn. So he didn't entertain you? Yogi, how could you? I trusted you, bro. Oh shit. What the fuck? Okay. Foreground source. You asked Gemini and he told you the lamest jokes? Damn. What do I have in here that could be useful? No. 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 No, I don't. Nah. Nah. No. Let me get background. This Dako's P8. Yay, I have Yogi's approval. This is crazy, guys. Moment in history that should be celebrated. You approve anything I make, fair enough. This is where the gameplay kind of gets a bit weird, like this point on. So this is now group 3, rather than 2. You fucking idiot. Damn. Aren't we all, bro? Holy structure, man. This is something. Wait, I do kind of need the slopes to be there. Otherwise I won't have a hitbox, which will be a problem. You just don't know how to make it dumb. Yeah, it doesn't make you dumb, bro. It's fair enough. The Discord server is literally named B's group of idiots. Okay, that isn't the point, okay? Okay, that should work. Where did you find this 1980 song? It's a song that's used in Cognition, bro. It's an amazing song, bro. Yeah. It uses the bits of the song before and after that Cognition uses, as well as the bit that Cognition uses. This level uses the entire song, pretty much. It's a very short song. It's only a minute and like 40 seconds. You get the idea. Should do at least. Picture shaders off. Which objects are those made out of? They're just these ones, these slopes. Stoker's Pete, thanks, bro. It's gonna have a similar color scheme the whole way through. It's gonna be like pale blue, like kind of blues, a bit of greens, and some greys. Like, that's how most of the colors are going to be. Oops. But other than that, the deco is going to be fairly different for the other parts, I can't lie. What's this going to be called? Violence. I literally uploaded the layout to my channel. I don't expect it to be as popular as ACFL, just because like the song for ACFL has more hype behind it, like more people know the song for it. Nice. I just kind of want to make this so that like I can say, yes, I'm confident that I've made something that I'm like actually proud of compared to ACFL, because like I'm not very proud of it. It's an okay level, and that's all it really is to me. It's just a moment spin-off at this point. It's not a very good one at that. And like, I don't really want ACFL to be the moment spin-off, you know, like kind of just doesn't sit right with me, so I'm kind of making this, and it's like, this is its own thing, still taking inspiration from ACFL and Moment, but like, it's very clearly its own level, you know. So like that. No teeth objects, which are meant to be crystals, probably, but like I always use them for like teeth. Dissonance or whatever. Yeah, I'm taking a slight inspo from dissonance. I've talked to Ivy 2 before, they're very nice. I'm probably going to have to move this one up a bit, so if I just kind of like rotate it to be like that. Thumbnail for new TCD videos. Bro, TCD's thumbnails have never been good. They've always been shit thumbnails. I don't really watch TCD. They kind of just piss me off as a group. Like, as individuals, most of them are fine. Don't really care about Connex, don't care about Trick, don't really care about Denny, but like, as a group, they just annoy me. That's all I have to say about TCG. Like, it's impressive what they're doing, but they're incredibly clickbaity, and like, it's half that they're a friend group, half that they're like a business now, and I'm not really. I don't like the fact that they've kind of sacrificed the idea that they're a friend group just so that they can make a bit of money, you know? Like, you can kind of tell just because, like, Doggy being the most popular member from the group is, like, he's in every single thumbnail, apart from, like, the last two of them, which they finally changed. But, like, they're in it for the money. Like, I feel fairly confident saying that. Like, they're a business. They'll say that they're a friend group first, and they're like a business second, but they're very much there for money, in my opinion. That's how I feel about TCD. I haven't got much against them, other than that, like, they are just rather annoying. Pulsing Bright TCT3 glow. Meh, don't know if it's a good idea. It's a very bright part already. Like that. So that, and that's fine. That structure I can just copy paste. I just remove some of the spikes. Like that. I feel like I have enough of these designs to just kind of copy paste them a bit now. Got 32% in practice mode. Cool. Fair enough. Bit of that. Hey Zendra, welcome to the stream. Don't really know how to pronounce your name, so probably butchered that. Okay, I'm gonna have to regroup this because this is currently on group 0 and it should be group 3. Universal Sakupin. Sounds horrible. At this point, anything with Sakupin in the name is already a bad sign. Harder than Sakupin circles. Sakupin curve. Top 10, fair enough. Hate to say it, but that means you've already failed at making the hardest Sakupin level. Because Sakupin End exists and it's official. Like, it's an official Sakupin level. Which is unfortunate because it's fairly bad. It's not a great level. Put up with it. Okay, these aren't on any groups, so. I just got 97 on denouement, but the first wave is nerfed. On 1.3 XP, damn. Cool. What? What do you mean, bro? No. Right now I just want to build for the time being. Don't want to get very distracted. I want to have this first part done today. There's quite a lot to do in this level. I'm probably not going to be able to do much, like... I actually want to kind of try something real quick, because I have this font saved. What if I just make like a cool little text screen? Well, I actually have a good idea on how to do it. This might take a minute. It might not even be put in the level, but it doesn't really matter. So, you beat it? Cool. Is Death Moon to Future Funk a big jump? Yes, don't do it. It's probably a bad idea. Okay, now I just need to kind of recenter things. You did it? Oh, fair enough. How did that go then? You want to do Aku to Black Blizzard? Fair enough. Where did I get the font? There's a couple of levels that are on the servers, which are pretty much just free fonts. Like, you can just copy it, put it in your level, so like why not? It won't hurt anyone, really. Like, they're fine with it. I want to do something like that. That's kind of cool, you have to admit. 0.99 deaths, crazy. make this follow player. It's gonna be on an alpha trigger for the time being. Really? Does this really have to be? Time to relayer everything, because I fucked up. Complete idiot. $115, that should be reasonable. I still fucked up. How did I fuck up? Oh, I selected that. Enough. Okay. This is on 115. This thing here only needs to be on 1, so I can go. It looks like an epic, but I haven't even been sent to a moderator once. My luck with getting raids is like actually awful. Not a single raid to my name. Getting a raid isn't my main priority though. Be nice, but like it's whatever if I don't. What if I just kind of squish it a little more, something like that? Yeah, okay. It looks like you'd seen a commercial, if that makes sense. Fair enough. Get a little shake into emphasis that it's appeared. Give that 0.8, see if that does much. I know the that's right. Any Sukupen level has bad gameplay. Facts. If I did that, that would change how it looks quite a bit, even with the CPR. It would still have a slight change. Not really enough to be worth it. Okay, that's fine. I think we can just kind of put some more stuff in, like, with this. I think we got something kind of going. Hey Yogi, what's up? Welcome back. Okay, that can go as well, that being my little logo. Yep. If you play GD on mobile and use a keyboard or a mouse for mobile, are you still considered mobile? I don't know, man. Why are you asking me? What if I did like that? Ah, yes, I love preview mode, being on for preview mode. It's so fun. Okay. 94. This could either look really cool or really shit. Guess there's only one way to find out. That's kinda cool. The positioning needs to be better. I think it also needs to be a little bit bigger. So if I do that, this, that. That looks good. I kind of fuck with that. You can't connect your phone screen to your PC and... Does that mean it's mobile? I don't know. Like, I can't even connect my phone to my keyboard or whatever because my phone's too shit, so... I don't know, I don't really care for it. It's not an argument that really matters to me. Hold up. I would say that works. I quite like that. Text appearing. Overnosis, welcome to the stream. How you doing? What do you mean go, bro? The fuck are you doing? Just working on shit right now. The fuck is Venosis doing? I'm confused. You're off 4 energy? Oh my lord, bro. That's a lot of energy drinks. It's tough. Thanks, bro. How hard is this? I don't even know, man. Like, oh my lord, I keep getting asked that and I don't really know how to answer it because I haven't, like, playtested it on, like, literally anything with this level. It's harder than anyone can find love, which is, like, easier than Bloodbath, so this is probably, like, Bloodbath difficulty. There we go. You need someone to verify. Yeah, I know, bro. Got to verify the prequel to this, and he's like, nah, fuck this level, I'm not gonna verify this, so yeah, I do need a verifier. Yeah, you're predictable, by the way. Yeah, I knew you were gonna ask. We'll see, we'll see. There's a lot of people that want to verify it. You need a level to do before the lunatic? Yeah, I know, you've said that to me like 100 times. This level's gonna need so much playtesting, like you don't even fucking know. Gonna be a pain. You could try verifying when it's done. This is what I mean by literally everyone wants to verify it. Yeah, I'll get a team of playtesters once the deco's done, but for now this is not going. I'm not handing any copies to anyone for the time being. What the fuck am I doing? You would love to be in that team? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna give it, like, the people that I know I'm gonna give it to playtest are, like, is, like, GodTib and whatever, because he found so many bugs, and it'd be a bad idea not to have him on that, like, the playtesting. Because he fixed a lot of shit in ACFL. What the fuck is this structure trying to do? Is it this? Yeah, I see. That would look cool. And I've somehow broke it. Awesome. I'm gonna guess it's because those need to not rotate. Yep. Like that, then copy. Got a Pokeball. Doink. That looks kind of cool. Let me get this rotation as well. BP. So it wants to be 6. Wheel. Yeah, bro. I've invented the wheel. It wasn't me Neanderthals, it was me. I did that. I invented the wheel. The annoying part now is having to match hitboxes, which is always a pain. So I now need to get this, like, essentially... Oh, okay. Fair enough. GG's on inventing the wheel. Yeah, bro, I appreciate it. Those two can be I1s, because those have actual hitboxes. And then if I just... Special custom 15, that becomes a... indicator for... No, that looks wrong. Like that. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Awesome sauce. You love the desaturated blue. Thanks. It's a very weird color scheme, especially with like the sepia effect. It's quite difficult to work with, but like I've kind of got it at this point. The power of color theory inside me. Mwahaha. It's very tonal. Like, since there's like no other colors I can really have while having a sepia this strong, it's kind of like I have to go with different tones of the same color rather than color variation. Hey Kirby, welcome back. How are you doing? Terrible. Fun. Yeah, I always like to ask when people join, you know, like how they're doing. I feel like it's important, you know. Just basic manners. It comes down to it. Kind of wish more streamers did it, 'cause like have people are going out their way to spend their time watching you do dumb shit. So like, may as well be respectful to them, you know. And like some people, you know, those can just kind of be copy pasted. Level, no. What? What's that meant to mean? Stocks peak? Thanks, bro. Still here? Peak, bro. Been tough for the last year and a half. Same here. You wish you collab with someone? Fair enough. Is that your signs? Thanks, man. You still don't know how area triggers work? Fair enough, neither do I for the most part. I know how area moves, area fades, and area tints work, but the rest of them I have no idea. Almost at the end of this part. I think I could just leave those spider pads just floating and it would look fine. And be real. Okay, I'm gonna make those shapes get stronger with each one. So, should add like a growing intensity to it. Yeah. It's such a peak layout, bro. I cooked with it. This is definitely like one of my best layouts. These are... They have their groups 7 and 9. So I'm guessing this is 7 and 8. Yes. Pretty much in ACFL they had... These things had like... I don't really know how to explain, like... slopes in a way that they look like shards under them. I guess that's how to put it. Okay. The power of copy-paste. I'm gonna try to copy paste a couple more of these, see what that does. Regroup. I'm pretty sure we're at like 100 groups now. What do you think the rating will be when it gets rated? It's probably not going to get rated, knowing Rob Top and the mod team. That makes out like an actual timing, I'm pretty sure, without wave gap. Be quite funny if True Innards didn't get rated because it was too gory. That'd be quite funny, especially since I've made it like specific that the gore shouldn't be too bad. Or if it gets rated. Feature may be epic, I don't know. We'll see what it turns out to be when it's done. That's how most things go. It's a very experimental level, so like it's probably not going to be anything crazy. Yeah, we're above 100 groups used now. Just a fair amount. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Use a gradient instead. Nah. Okay, that gives us a couple of seconds to sort out stuff between parts. Yeah, I know how to do stuff, man. Colors are much more limited than groups. That's the thing. Like, that's just a general statement, because you only get 1,000 colors, but you get 10,000 groups, so it's like, I can use these a lot more plentifully, and it won't really matter as much, if you get what I mean. Okay, that needs to... All the stuff that follows the player now needs to be on a group. I'm going to put that on 103. Why am I... I'm stupid. What am I doing? Just to be safe, I'm going to put some of this on the group as well. Yeah, these are definitely. What's my hardest? Coffins by me. Hey Dennis, G, welcome to the stream, how you doing? You want a low NPC so you'll do anything to make your levels not laggy? Fair enough. It feels like you're limited. What? How? I put these on a group that made it... I can't do the thing. Why are you doing the thing? Did I not? Oh, okay, fair enough. Kind of looks hard. Probably gonna be a demon. Ah, really? Be hard. Okay, then that's a fresh palette for the next part, which is good to have. It's so high CPS, and like I'm genuinely awful at the game on mouse. I suck. Why is OBS dying? Why is OBS dying? No, don't do it to me. Oh, okay, it's fine. OBS died for a second. How fun. And amazing. I'm lovely OBS. Holy deco. Is that a good or a bad thing? So it's tough. Okay, it's a good thing then. Hi Drama, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay, so we've pretty much done the first part then. Do you need to turn it on? And do you need to put it on? Don't fade, don't enter, no glow. Should I start working on the stuff of the second part now? Or should I start it like next stream? I'd say if we can get a start for it, that'd be pretty good. Okay, put this B5. after he died and you subscribed? Appreciate it, bro. This is like where the level is actually gonna start. This is like the main. Like that first bit, that was more of just like kind of a taster, I guess. Now we're getting into real shit. You're subscribed? Appreciate it, man. There isn't going to be too much in the background. It's not really going to be very focused. Your video requested at school. 8th grade shouldn't be flaming at school. Don't believe that shit, but... Okay. Some idiot banned you permanently and say how your day go. Damn. So something like that. If I... turn... Nah, I think that's fine. I guess this day was bad. Crazy. He's playing Deadlock. Oof, that's rough. Okay, I need to somehow figure out this. So 104 needs to go full opacity, and it needs to start moving on player axis for X axis for about 20 seconds. Hopefully that should work. If it doesn't, I don't know why it wouldn't. Because I centered it wrong, of course. That needs to be 1, 2, 3. Do that. See if that works. Your hardest electrodynamics? Fair enough. I'm too lazy to beat electrodynamics. I still haven't beaten it. 5 or 6% in future font. Fair enough. Okay, still a couple to the right. Then it should be perfect. You were making a cycles XCC part, and then you realized the level was shit and dropped it. Yeah, fair enough. The level is shit. Okay, you have to admit this kind of has aura. It was made for views? Yeah, bro. Exactly. I have a cool idea. So I have... Is that the right particle? No. No. Yes. This is a star particle that I have, and I've had for genuinely too long at this point. Which I haven't particularly been using the most. Extra quick start uniform. Okay, use object regular. Then I shall turn down the saturation and down this one saturation. Okay. group B5. Yep, and then there's also this one that I have, which I can then kind of change it a little. Okay, edit special. Emission. Bit weaker. Full circle. Speed. Very slow. Visual. Just random spin. Extra. Use already. Why does it do that? That's so weird, that strobe. Okay, yep. Pretty much if I then put that on. Why is that not showing up then? Let me just make sure it's there. Yeah, it's definitely there. Just kind of need to get that sweet spot. Cycles X has really mediocre deco, I'm gonna be real. This still needs to be a little lower. 0.3 should work. What's ACFL? Anyone can find love. It's an old level of mine, about half a year old at this point. Okay, I'm low-key thinking, right? So, what if this could either go really well or really badly? Like that. Is that peak? What do you all think with the rotate? I think I like it. How to make stars? Particle stuff. It's quite annoying to explain, so I won't really be going into detail. Or if you're lazy, just spam that. Fair enough. It works. Kinda. I want the block designs for this part to be a bit more simple. But because of shapes in this game, it's like actually a pain in the ass to do anyways, so. These need to be lines, these need to be lines, these need to be lines. That could be that. No way, we need optimizing. Oh my god, today's an amazing day. Yippee. I kind of want the block design for this part to be a bit more simple. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, okay, that works. Cool. Shapes. Ooh. Oh my god. It's crazy. I'm gonna have it be like kind of pale green. I don't know. Sort out colours later if it needs to be. Extra hide. I do not know how to make black holes. Never had to. We get a black base in here. Yep. I don't know, we can make probably something kind of trippy. Especially with, like, these things. Nah. What's the theme of the level? It's fairly abstract, to be real. There isn't much of a theme. These can go on hide, you can't move them, so it does kind of feel a bit jank. Okay, we have to figure out how to do this part, because this part's kind of weird, you know? You know what? I could just take something from one of my other levels. A wolf at a door. At the door. Yeah, these little... What are they? These things. These are cool. Could find them. Ever. Be nice. If I could, like... Can I... Oh my god. Yep, okay, yeah. So like these things, we could have these at like the bottom. Okay. Only needs one group. Yep. Okay. Nah, I'll make my... I don't really want to make an end screen for it. ACFL doesn't have an end screen, so I don't feel like it'd be reasonable for this to have one. To be real. Okay, next 3. Blending. This. Wowzers! Next 3. 105. Area fade. 100. Okay, so length go 40 from opacity 1 to that. 1 P1 105. One of these ones, I can't remember which, like, at all. I think I did it wrong. I can't lie. I think it's too... No, it's too low. It's too far low. I have to fix some of it at some point, though. What if I put them at the top of the screen? I feel like that'd be less obstructive. $60 layers? What do you mean, bro? I just layer things weirdly. That's all. Thing is with these is that they're also they're on no touch, so you can actually go through them. I'm pretty sure. If I haven't made it like that, then I should. So hitbox. Yeah, these are on no touch. Use them as a block design itself. Yeah. Want a collab? Not open for collabs right now, man. Quite busy. What is going on in chat, Ruby? I'm just trying to figure it out, I know. Nah, I'm not a fan of it. And I have a really wacky idea. I don't know if this is gonna work, but worth a try. What if it was like kind of like Northern Lights that you have to like jump on? Some shit. So you kind of just go around on like these things. Using grass. Yes, using grass. I don't know. That could work. I kind of fuck with that. I don't know, maybe we could use that as like a background thing. It's like that. I think just simple like black and like monochrome color might be the best bet here. I'll have to redo a lot of the structuring though, so I don't know. Just minimalist. No, that moves. Why does that move? Mm. Oh my god, I hate this fucking movement. And I just deleted that like an idiot. If I just kind of put like a center thing in the middle, so like. Move that. 12, 2. One of those has to be a group center. Then the reverse can maybe rotate. Oh, 10 seconds. Yeah, sure, we'll try that. It's 107 around 106, I'm stupid. Maybe a bit slower. Do I really bother grouping all of these individually? Yeah, I think he did. Just like that. Just trying to figure out something with this design. I don't really know how I'm feeling about it right now. You know what? I can get this to work. I think I can at least. Next 3, black blending. Yes. Okay. like that. I'd say that's alright. This needs to go on for a lot longer. So group 108 to 112 compile. Before I put this in like an actual loop, I'm gonna just test it, you know. I kind of fuck with it. Maybe like a little faster. It's like that. Yeah. It's a lot of spawn triggers. Can't say I'm surprised that someone's made GD Hotel. It's gonna happen at some point. What did I regroup? What is pulsing? These things here, we go into like a red. Okay. Delete all stockpiles. I think repulsing needs to be stronger. Maybe like even that, and then 0.4. Yeah, I'd say that's quite cool. What if I then did like this, then blending, have like a Northern Lights type shit. Go kind of hard. That's cool. I still like this effect here as well. So I'm gonna keep this shit going. Loving the area fog? Yeah, bro. This is cool. I quite like this shit. This is going well. Starting to dig this, but I'm probably gonna end the stream for today. I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. I'm pretty tired, so I will probably be streaming tomorrow. I don't really know. You can never really trust me with that. So yeah, I shall be seeing you all later. Goodbye, fellow people. Goodbye. I'm ending the stream here. Have a good rest of your day.